Okay, well, if you've got the app open on Kriyananda energization exercises, and I think you'll find it's actually the one with Kriyananda wearing just strong blue shorts. That's the older looking chap, so to speak. You notice he starts with a prayer, and of course he is the one talking in this video, and he starts with a prayer that's in keeping with his understanding of the best way to start. What's not included in the video is that you need to be concentrating on the body part, not straining, tensing the muscle, holding the tension, relaxing. Everything is three-part, you see? Well, I don't think so. Basically everything. And it's concentration of the mind. It's argued you should have the eyes shut so that you're not distracted, presumably. Maybe some other reason as well. You should have a good amount of ventilation in the room. You want fresh air, not stale. That's a bit tricky in colder climates, of course. You'll do what's feasible. Don't do these exercises on top of a meal. Give yourself 2 to 3 hours break from a substantial meal before you attempt. Otherwise, you just find it hard going, you get discouraged. There may be other disadvantages too. And don't drink within half an hour of starting the exercises, okay? Basically. Never strain, never go against, the body telling you, this is painful, don't do it. Don't force an injured part to do what it shouldn't do. Although you can go through the exercise mentally. Not even low tension, perhaps, if certain part of the body just doesn't want to know. We're here to care for and nurture the body, not boss it around. Don't rush. Should get through the routine in something like a quarter of an hour, apparently. I've almost never succeeded in doing it in a quarter of an hour. It takes me 20 minutes, and it used to take me a good bit longer. I used to follow, I was so earnest and counting so slowly that in tensing, holding and relaxing, that it just took much longer. And if you're not careful, that will just tire you and exhaust you and put you off the practice. Better to keep up the practice at some more acceptable level for you. And you'll notice the different way different people demonstrate these exercises, just how individual it is. Some people seem extremely casual, others seem extremely otherworldly and non-worldly or otherworldly, far away in doing it, but you'll do it your way. But keep your mind focused, conscious. In fact, strictly speaking, ideally visualize the power of God coming in through the medulla, that's the top of the spine, in that hollow area of the bottom of the skull, at the back of the head, neck, top, there. And visualize the power going to the body cells that you're focusing on, the muscles, the limb, or whatever. And bring peace and assurance to the body. And if the body's rebelling strongly because it's too tired or you're exhausted or your mind's just so distracted elsewhere, well, okay. You're not here to enslave the body. Do the exercises morning and evening when you can, where you can. Don't beat yourself up when you don't. not do it when you can? And don't feel you have to take my suggestions as advice. Or at least you can take it as advice, but you don't have to follow it. Well, I'm amazed how fast he does things. I was taught to count to 3 on the tension, hold, count to 3, relax, count to 3. And to me that meant 9 seconds at least. Whereas each part of it, Yogananda does it at great speed. He sort of tense, hold, relax, tense, hold, relax, upper arm, tense, hold, relax. You know, I think, wow, no wonder they get it done in less than a quarter of an hour. I know what, in a sense, my, I don't know, advantage or problem was. When I first did exercises of any sort, I wasn't on the spiritual path knowingly anyway, and I followed a chap called Charles Atlas, and he had dynamic tension exercises, and there of course you would you wouldn't just do moderate tension, you'd do as full attention as you could without straining, and you would do many repetitions, and they would take time with great deliberation, because of course you were in effect doing weightlifting without weights. You were pitching one muscle against another. You'd tense the upper forearm, relax, or you'd curl the arms slowly up, tensing and relax, and so forth. It would take a lot of time. So when I, even following the directions, written directions of how to do the exercises, I did them according to my background, my experience, which made them incredibly effective as regards, in some ways, physically, a bit like the Charles Atlas things, but less focusing on the spiritual aspect, of course. So, be careful whose advice you're following. I mean, the fact that the person's trying to be helpful doesn't mean to say they've necessarily got the best way of doing something. And I must say, if I did it more closely to Kriyananda's way of doing the exercises, well, in some ways I think I'd find it easier, because it wouldn't take as long and it wouldn't be as tiring as the way I have often done it in the past. So, there you go. You could learn by my mistakes, couldn't you? Say, you don't have to feel that you have to do all the exercises. You're tired this evening, you just did a few, and okay, that was enough, that was good, at least you did a few. You'll find your way of, as with your spiritual path, it's going to be your way. But these examples are, I think, helpful. Yeah, bless you.